Hello students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Students, today we will discuss a topic of class 7, subject chemistry, chapter 4, atomic structure. In this chapter there are key concepts. These are the key concepts or main topics. Today we will start the first topic, atoms and molecules. Today we will discuss atoms and molecules and we will start this chapter. In this way, we will also start the syllabus of our third quarterly exam. So, the first topic is atoms and molecules and it is given on page number 59, 60 and 61. You will go through this topic in the book. First of all, atom. We have discussed the definition, we have known what is an atom, but we will revise. The smallest indivisible particle of an element. The smallest indivisible particle of an element which possesses all properties of that element. What do you mean by indivisible here? Divisible means which can be broken, which can be divided. But indivisible means which cannot be broken, which cannot be divided. So the smallest particle which cannot be divided is called an atom. Suppose this is a piece of an element. And we go on breaking this piece of element and making the piece smaller and smaller. But there will be one stage, a stage will come when we cannot make the smaller particle more smaller. That smallest particle which we cannot break, which cannot be broken, that smallest particle which is indivisible, that is called an atom. That atom possesses all the properties of that element. Suppose this is a piece of copper element. What are the properties of copper? The properties of copper are that it is shiny, it is dull red in color. So these are the properties of copper. All these properties will also be shown by the atom of copper. So we can say that atoms possesses all properties of that element. We have to study the atomic theory of John Dalton. John Dalton was a chemist, a scientist. He was born in Eaglesfield, a small village in United Kingdom in Europe. Eaglesfield is a small village in United Kingdom. He was born in 1766. He was a chemist and he has given this atomic theory. Let us discuss. Elements are made of indivisible particles called atoms, as we have discussed just now. Then, atoms take part in chemical reactions. We have discussed what are chemical reactions in the previous chapter. Chemical changes are called chemical reactions. And atoms take part in chemical reactions. Atoms cannot exist independently. It needs the support of other atoms or molecules. Third point is, atoms cannot be subdivided, created or destroyed. That means it cannot be broken, it cannot be formed or it cannot be destructed or eliminated. Then, atoms of an element are identical but differ from the atoms of other elements. Suppose this is a piece of copper. So the atoms of copper will be same, identical. But the atoms of copper will be different from the atoms of iron or zinc or any other element. Then fifth point is, an atom exhibits all the properties of an element. We have discussed that atom shows the properties of an element. Then we will discuss molecules. What is a molecule? The smallest unit of an element. The smallest unit of an element or a compound consisting of a group of atoms is called a molecule. Let us see how molecules are formed. Molecule of an element. This is an atom of chlorine. This is also an atom of chlorine. These two atoms will combine and will form a molecule, a group of atoms, that is molecule of an element, because In this molecule, both the atoms are of same element. So it is a molecule of an element. Now let us see molecule of a compound. This is an atom of an element sodium. This is another atom of an different element chlorine. When these two atoms of different elements combine, they form a molecule of a compound, because here in this molecule the atoms are of different elements. So this is a molecule of a compound, sodium chloride, the common salt. So now we can say when two or more atoms of the same element or different elements are combined, a molecule is formed. Students, I am giving you two questions as homework. What are the main points of Dalton's atomic theory, and what is a molecule? How is it formed? Both the questions answers are given in this video only. So you will watch the video carefully and answer the question.